Hello, and welcome to Unity of Fredericksburg. My name is Linda Thornton, and I'm pleased to welcome all of you to the Unity of Fredericksburg weekly online gathering. At Unity of Fredericksburg, we are advancing the movement of spiritual awakening and transformation through unity, a positive path for spiritual living. Our message today is called Earth Day, Celebrating the Earth. We celebrate love for all with Reverend Pamela Mann. Reverend Pamela was ordained as an interspiritual minister at One Spirit Learning Alliance and Seminary in 2011. Her Healing Hearts ministry empowers and supports others to energetically raise their vibration and expand their spiritual growth journey. Pamela healed her own life with the same tools she currently teaches her students. These tools include process-oriented artwork and experiences that lead to consciously connecting to and living a life more deeply from the heart. Pamela discovered her passion for ritual and sharing as she facilitated the annual burning bowl and white stone ceremonies that Unity celebrates each year. Pamela offers a full-service healing arts ministry through her business Heart Star Ceremonies. The programs she facilitates incorporate shamanic, Reiki, and vibrational sound energies via virtual and distance healing. Special sessions are scheduled by request. And now enjoy this wonderful Earth Day message and meditation.
Welcome, everyone. Whether you're joining us live for this broadcast or if you're virtually joining us on the replay. Before we begin, let us just take a brief moment to consciously set an intention to connect with each other through our hearts by using our breath. And let's just breathe together. Today, I am speaking to you about Earth Day, which is celebrated annually on April 22nd. This year, it falls late in the week on Saturday before we come together in community once more. We can begin to prepare now by focusing on the gifts and connections that we have in common with all forms of life hosted by Mother Earth, also known as Gaia and Pachamama. This year marks the 53rd International Earth Day celebration, which is sponsored by earthday.org. And the purpose is to externally and collectively raise awareness with conscious, positive energy, with calls of service, and to take action for the betterment and care of our planet and all of those who inhabit it. This year, earthday.org's theme is Invest in Our Planet, which globally encourages every person, business, and government to be consciously held accountable for contributing to and caring for the earth, who is our host and home in which we live to share our sacred gifts, as we are here to learn the lessons needed to spiritually evolve and grow. Later on, we will discuss small things that we can do. Unity recognizes and honors Earth Day with the focus of celebrating unity consciousness of one and all sentient beings and creatures, since we are all interconnected externally and internally. As I was preparing for today's talk, I was reminded that our divine connection to all that inhabit the earth and the universe is given out to us in Genesis, which is the first book of the Bible. It describes the creation of earth each day. Today, we take a moment to pause and celebrate and think about some of the blessings and the gifts and connections that we give and we receive from one another, the earth and the universe. During this time of celebration today, and as we move throughout the week into next weekend, we celebrate these blessings, known and unknown, that we have been given from God, the universe, and the earth. And I remember that this is a two-way street and in flow, which, also was inspired by the affirmation, I bless the earth and the earth blesses me. And so we are a mirror of each other. What's happening in our inner landscape reflects out into the world of what is happening around us, and what is happening in our environment around us also reflects our inner landscape. So that's where that flow comes in for me. As I was preparing this week, I came across an American Indian proverb that reminds us to treat the earth well because it is on loan to us from our children. And as I sat with that this week, I can remember that this is also something that my mother used to say to me when I was a little girl. And she was very much conscious of caring for the earth and giving back to the earth as she gives to us. This proverb is another reminder to care for our earth in the present moment that we have, and to leave it as a better place for our children, our grandchildren, and their grandchildren. And I would definitely support leaving the earth in a better shape than it was when I came here and when I leave, for my future generations. My prayer is that I may always be a good steward of the gift of life here on earth, and to leave it as something just as magical and beautiful for those that will come after me. Keeping that in mind, I know that it is my intention to care for the earth by giving, loving, being peaceful, and sending healing energy back with each step and breath. It helps to me to make a difference, even if I'm not able to fully see what that difference looks like. I understand that what I put out into the world from my mind, body, and spirit within shows up externally. And before we move our discussion more deeply toward our inward focus, I would like to mention that this is a very exciting time for the evolution of the planet Earth. The Earth itself is evolving into higher vibration physically and astrologically. And because of this, we too are shifting into a higher vibration as well. In its astrological journey through the universe, Mother Earth is now in the golden age of Aquarius. And Earth has fully left the area of Pisces. And again, this is in an astrological sense, where we are located in the cosmos. We are rapidly moving more deeply into a time and an elevated frequency of light and being that is surrounded by and filled with positive energy, light, and love. And it is accessed through the heart chakra. We are already collectively experiencing changes internally and externally as a result of entering into this higher vibration. And during this time, collectively, we as one humanity and as inhabitants of the earth have the opportunity and power to co-create with the universe and the earth the shift from consciousness and impact the whole world by living life from the heart. I feel like Mother Nature has always been a model for us of how to live our lives of unconditional love, and to care, and to see the cycles of birth and regeneration and growth, and from the endings that come, bring out the new beginnings and bring us into higher paths of consciousness and to a new us each day. And so I am so grateful that the earth role models for us that unconditional love that she gives to us, regardless of what we do. She's always loving and supporting us, and is always here for us. And she is currently modeling for us how to activate and step into this higher frequency and the new way of living life from the heart, from within ourselves, as we use our intuition and our higher selves along with our other body systems for functioning. This elevated vibrational state of being is a gift that already lies within each one of us, and we all have access to it if we choose to learn how to activate it and use it. And I feel like we are being led and called to this in so many different ways. So how do we do this? One of the big things that we can do is change the way that we react when emotions rise and are triggered. One cannot control when our emotions and feelings are triggered. However, once we are aware that they have been triggered, we can become active. When they become active, we can stop, pause, and feel, and find out what our body is trying to tell us. And then once we acknowledge this, move past it by choosing consciously to realign our thoughts and our emotions and our actions to the frequency of love, and to move all of that through our heart. When we reach this state of consciousness as we connect and anchor into our heart of the earth and into nature while we are in our physical vessel of our bodies, and to access the higher frequency and to always be in that place of love, it's as simple as consciously and intentionally choosing to connect through our heart. And I know that it's sometimes easier said than done, but I feel like we do have support from the earth and from the universe in tapping into that more easily than we have in the past. And it's just a conscious choice. And we can do that in an instant like that. Accessing this higher frequency through thought and mind, it requires a lot of practice. And using this elevated state of consciousness and frequency is not a one and done event or thing. It is something that we consciously must choose in each and every moment, in each interaction, and in everything we do. And right now, the universe is presenting us with increased opportunities in each moment to choose love over fear, and by using the heart space as the filter for all our thoughts, spoken words, and actions. And since we are in a practice, there's not perfection yet, might be later. And even if you have only 51% good thoughts, or whatever that percentage may be, when you, by the end of the day, that you've had more good, positive thoughts and loving thoughts, you've made a positive change for not only yourself, but for the earth, because the earth feels our actions and our thoughts and our vibration and our energy. And because we're all interconnected, the plant life feels it, the animals feel it, the universe feels it, and then we also feel that love that the universe brings into us. So each time that love is chosen over fear, it weakens the strength and hold that fear has. And the more of us that are consciously connecting through that heart space, it overpowers the fear. So I just remind you to be patient and kind and compassionate with yourself as we move through this time, and consciously choosing love more frequently than we ever have before. One of the other things that we can do is that we often focus on peace within the world, and we also need to focus on the peace within us, because if the world is mirroring what's happening with us, then we are also mirroring the world. And so we can focus with Earth Day and its meaning to create balance by giving back what we receive from the Mother Earth and from our neighbors and all sentient beings. And right now, the earth is really needing us to give back that love and that peace that we all know is there and desire, and we want to see in our outer world. Here is a little bit of food for thought and some things to ponder and journal about this week as we moving into time to prepare for Earth Day. Love your planet as you love yourself. And my other question along with this is, do you love the planet more than yourself? Do you find it easier to love others than it is to yourself? And how can you more deeply tap into the love inside of you and share that out into the world? What self-care do you need to increase for your optimal health? And as you do that for yourself, then you also increase it for the earth. And then also, as you increase your connection and your care for the earth, you also do that for yourself and you do it for others. And so I kind of think this two-way street that I talked about as blessing the earth and the earth blessing us it's the golden rule that applies to all, not just humans, but to all sentient beings and to the entire universe. Our daily word today is about world peace. And as I mentioned, if we wish to see world peace externally, we need to cease all inner wars and conflict. For the earth and the universe is mirroring back to us the peace and the love within and the fear and the inner conflict. When we are in our hearts, in particular, the heart chakra, which is in this area here, fear isn't active. When we have much in our life, we do have much in our lives that can pull us out of that space and that place and that vibration. And we have the ability to quickly realign and reconnect to the heart and to peace. And I would like to share a couple of mantras and affirmations to carry with you this week. They're pretty easy to remember. As we offer peace, we change the world. As we offer light, we change the world. As we offer love, we change the world. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with love in my heart. And then extend out into the love that is in the heart of the universe. Before I head out into meditation, I just want to circle back at the beginning. I did talk about we were going to share a couple of things that we can do as we celebrate Earth Day. These are just a minuscule amount of possible action steps to take consciously to connect with and care for the earth and each other. Some of these you might already do, some you might not have thought of, but here's a small list. One of them that I like to do is spend more time in nature. And when I'm out in nature, I try to set my intention that while walking on the earth, I choose with each step to breathe in light and love and healing energy from the universe, and then channel that through my body, through my feet, as I walk upon the earth, lovingly, peacefully, and gently, to give back to the mother what she's given to me. And just being out in nature is, when you're out in nature, then you automatically connect with everybody else and all sentient beings, because we're all connected through our hearts, through our minds, and our souls. Another suggestion is maybe meditate at sunrise or sunset, or maybe at the new or full moon, or other times of the day or the year that resonate with you. Anytime that you connect at a moment where a lot of other people will be connecting at the same time, that just kind of expands our fields of love and our frequency. Increase sustainable consumption practices. Buy only what you need, recycle, reuse, invest in earth and environmentally friendly products and practices. And there are, of course, conscious shopping, and there's a whole lot of things that go along with that, more than I want to get into today. Also, grow trees and plants, or if you're not able to do so, donate to organizations that do. The more that we have plant life growing into the earth, it helps to provide us the oxygen that we breathe, and it also helps us connect through the roots of the trees to the light that's in the earth, and it also connects us to the light that comes in from above the earth. So plants are very, very helpful. And of course, when digging in the garden, it gives us that time to raise our endorphins and our serotonin by being connected to the earth in the dirt. And then, of course, if it's possible and feasible, maximize your spaces for agricultural purposes and resources to maximize that area that is cultivated. Also supporting companies with ethical sourcing and standards of practice. And we can also continue to reduce the use of plastics and attend and organize community cleanups wherever you are. We can also write letters and sign petitions that will go to our representatives to support legislation that benefits all life on the earth. And of course, like I said, there are many, many more activities, resources, suggestions. If you would like to see more about that and learn more about Earth Day, you can visit the website earthday.org. I want to thank you for connecting with me today and for celebrating Earth Day and our connection to the unity and the oneness of all. And in closing this talk for the moment, I would like to leave you with this one last affirmation. I bless this glorious planet and all that live upon it. We will now prepare for meditation. So, as we go into meditation, I invite you to focus on your breath. Right now, just breathing in and out. Normal breath, just be aware of your breath. And as you're aware of your breath, you can close your eyes if it's comfortable, or maybe soften your gaze. And allow yourself to feel the presence of the chair or the couch or the floor, whatever it is supporting you. And as you feel this support, visualize that this is the loving arms of the Mother Earth, cradling and supporting you and holding you. And just allow yourself to sink and relax into this loving, loving hug given to you by the earth. And as you're in this relaxed state, I invite you to extend roots from your body, maybe your feet or your sit bones, and connect those roots to the roots of the trees throughout the entire planet. And as you connect your roots to those roots, it makes them vibrate and light up, almost like a pinball machine lighting up. And you can just feel this sense of warmth and love vibrating through the roots, moving from your body into the roots and moving from the roots up into your body. And allow yourself to feel this expansion and this connection. And as you have this connection through the plants and the trees, you are connecting to your fellow earthmates in the community near and far. And then also imagine roots coming out of your heart, extending through the tree trunks and the leaves, extending out into the universe, through the light networks that are above the earth, that lead all the way through the heart of the universe, the heart of God, the heart of Creator. And allow this energy that's been coming from the earth to loop on up into the universe and coming back down through your body and into those roots underneath the earth. so that you have this continual loop of energy expanding, vibrating, connecting through the hearts of the universe, through our hearts, through the heart of Gaia, Mother Earth. And then I invite you to expand your awareness to the elements of the earth, to all the trees, to the wind, the fire, the sun, to all of the animals that are on the earth, the animals that are below the ocean, that are in the ocean. Please feel that divine connection of all that is coming together right now, celebrating the earth that holds us and gives us this space to live and grow and be. And send this love out to them, and then also open your heart to receive love from all these different sources. Now, as we are in this circuit of love, let us offer gratitude to Creator, God, Source, for all of the blessings that comes to us and been given to us through this direct channel, and for all the blessings that have come from the earth, and our connection with all. And as we receive, we also give gratitude to the earth, to all of our earth inhabitants. And we give gratitude back to Creator, God, Source, Universe. And we now, once again, begin to withdraw those roots that we sent up into the universe, bringing them back into our heart chakra. And then once again, we pull in the roots that we sent into the earth. We disconnect them and we bring them back into our body, back wherever they came in. And we bring that energy back into our heart. Feel that love and that peace, that expansion. Know that we can come back to this moment in this space and this feeling at any time. As easy as connecting through our breath, stepping outside, touching a plant, looking at the sun. Become aware of your breath once more. Feel the chair, the couch, the floor, whatever it is that's supporting you. And once again, be aware of your body, feeling your fingers, your hands, your toes, wiggle around. Make sure that you are fully back into this present moment now. And take one deep breath in and exhale. Welcome back. Thank you, and namaste.
Thank you, Reverend Pamela. For those of you watching on YouTube, we thank you for joining our weekly broadcasts. Please like this video and subscribe to the Unity of Fredericksburg YouTube channel. So you can find us easily again next Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We encourage you to join in the Zoom community room right after the message for the full Sunday morning experience, including music, prayer, and connection. Send an email to info@uofva.org to receive the Zoom link. And for those local to Central Virginia, Unity of Fredericksburg offers a variety of fun and enriching in-person gatherings every month. Visit our website, uofva.org, to learn more about our mission of spiritual awakening and transformation and support our ministry with your financial donation. Thanks for watching and see you next time.